Online gender-based hate speech is an increasing threat across Europe, affecting safety and human rights.
The CHASE project responds to the EU's challenge to tackle this phenomena. CHASE research conducted in France, Italy, Greece, and Cyprus reveals that legislation does not adequately protect hate speech victims.
Do you know what gender-based hate speech is?
Yes, actually I know very well, because I was the victim of a situation like this.
Gender-based hate speech, for me, translates automatically to misogyny.
Basically, it's when people just seem to be prepared to throw dirt at you just because of who you are.
Hate speech on its own is an abusive characteristic of someone when it's actually doing it.
CHASE conducted research to record and analyze hate speech as it appears in comments on Facebook pages of popular news outlets. An analysis of Facebook comments from the 4 most popular news media pages in Cyprus highlights serious problems. The analysis shows that misogynistic and transphobic tendencies are common in online hate speech. The anger, mockery, and dismissiveness in these comments fuel negativity, marginalizing diverse identities. Gender-based hate speech depicts women and LGBTQI individuals as devalued, sexualized subjects. This phenomenon arises from patriarchal norms and reinforced religious values, reflecting entrenched misogyny and transphobia that shape online hate speech against women and LGBTQI communities. In France, women are often targeted by sexist comments, attacks on their physical appearance, and remarks aimed at confining them to traditional roles. LGBTQ+ individuals face hate speech that stigmatizes, marginalizes, or incites violence, particularly targeting transgender individuals. In Greece, online hate speech trends in reinforce sexist, misogynistic stereotypes and prejudices against women and transgender individuals. Many abusive comments incite violence, hatred, or discrimination based on gender or gender identity. In Italy, online hate speech in the country's media is characterized by transphobia and gendered language, often involving misgendering and derogatory language targeting transgender individuals. CHASE also conducted field research where findings were equally alarming and concerning. Research conducted in Cyprus reveals that online misogynistic and transphobic hate speech is a significant issue. The study found that while Cyprus has strong legislation, concerns remain regarding human rights protection. The lack of clear definitions and insufficient action from law enforcement authorities contribute to the lack of prosecutions. In France, online hate speech is a growing issue. The legal framework does not define a process for recognizing and punishing hateful speech, and judges rely on the penal code and related laws. Media often plays a critical role as they tend to tolerate or normalize such content. In Greece, the research indicates that people are unaware of how to prosecute someone for online hate speech. When these cases reach court, they are often treated as instances of online verbal abuse. In Italy, the research found that legal frameworks addressing hate speech are inconsistent and often inadequate, especially regarding gender and gender identity. Only 6 cases have been reported in the past 3 years. Victims feel unprotected by authorities.
Have you ever been a victim?
Many times. First time was a shock, and then as time goes by, you just get used to it. You speak with people, you speak with specialists, you realize that the problem is not you, the problem is all these people that don't seem to have anything better to do with their lives rather than attack what they consider to be a danger to their understanding of the world.
I have threats that I should leave, that they know where I live, that they are going to cut my head and roll it on the ground. Most of the times they are anonymous, but there are also accounts that target me because of my beliefs and my stand on human rights.
As a woman who speaks basically online and expresses her views on the difficulties and challenges of motherhood and life as a woman, people tend not to like it. So I have been attacked.
I haven't been a victim as the word victim sound, but I can see that everywhere.
Participants in Cyprus recommend implementing existing guidelines, training frontline professionals, and raising social awareness. In France, they propose education to instill empathy in younger generations and simplifying the judicial process to facilitate cases. In Greece, recommendations include amending the current framework, updating media codes of conduct, launching information campaigns, and creating a monitoring observatory. In Italy, the research highlighted the importance of prevention and detective mechanisms. It recommends public-private collaboration, investments in education, improved content management practices, transparency, and cooperation with civil society organizations. It is clear from the research that hate speech often leads to psychological issues for victims and in some cases can escalate into physical violence. The CHASE project offers practical solutions by developing educational tools and guidelines to combat hate speech. These include adopting a code of conduct and integrating technological tools to enhance safety in the digital world.
Let's create a safer online space for everyone. Spread the message of tolerance and respect for diversity. Are you ready? Let's chase it.